So the first thing we want to walk through is just how to book a pay at close inspection when you're creating an order for somebody, for a new customer. So it's pretty straightforward. You're going to go in and click new order. Obviously, you'll fill this out however you need to as you're booking the inspection, just like you normally would. Let me just do a couple things. Let's say it's 3,000 or built in 96. It's 3,000 square feet. You fill all that stuff out. We'll go to the property, address. Okay. We're going to set this out for tomorrow at 8 a.m. And this is where you start. So once we get pay at close enabled in your ISN, this is now going to show up as one of your services. And everybody's services can look different because you had the ability to customize your service tab here. But somewhere in this additional services where you see your termite and mold and radon and everything else, there's now going to be a pay at close option. So all you've got to do is click that, go through the rest of your, like you would normally do, booking your client. Okay, we'll go to your fees. I'm just going to change that to $1. And then you'll see there's this pay at close tab that now shows up. If you have this information, it's best that you get it now if you can. So you'll ask the customer, hey, do you have your closing date? Do you know the title company name and phone number and email address? So this will probably be changed here soon. So by the time you're watching this video, this should actually say title company phone number, title company email address. It'll have the address, but it's not going to be required. So this will look a little different. But long story short, you're going to want to fill this out as best as you can. Anything you don't have, even if you don't have any of this information, that's okay. You can leave that blank and it'll ask the customer to fill it out when they sign the pay at close agreement. So you can see right here, I didn't fill any of that out. So immediately on your order, it's saying, hey, you need the following information in order to for this inspection funding to go through. So again, it's going to ask the buyer to fill out that information when they complete their pay at close agreement. So we'll go ahead and schedule that order. Now what we're going to do, this is set by default to send out the normal inspection agreement 2 hours after the inspection's been booked. So I'm going to go ahead and manually send this out right now instead of waiting for 2 hours. So when they get this client verification of inspection with agreement and credit card payment link. So this is the same email event that you've had from the get-go where your client gets the email. There's a button in the email that says to pay for your inspection, click here. They're going to click on that. And now because they selected pay at close, it's going to prompt them to fill out the pay at close agreement. So there's nothing different that you really need to do on your pay at close for your pay at close inspections. The email event that you already have is going to take care of that. Let me go check my email, see if it's there. Okay, so now from the customer's perspective, they're going to get an email from you, the home inspector. That's this email right here. Go ahead and open it up. It just says, hey, thanks for trusting us with your home inspection. This is your normal email that you've had already. They can click on here and sign the agreement. They can click and pay. Let's just see what happens when you click and sign the agreement as the customer. You'll see that the first thing it asks them to do is sign the pay at close agreement. So the customer would go ahead and click read and sign. It's going to already have some information already filled out that we got from ISN. And again, we didn't get any of this information when you booked the inspection. So now it's asking the customer to do that. So Okay, and you'll see right here, it's asking for the customer's credit card information. But right above, look at the note. It says we collect your credit card information now so we can use it as a backup method, a payment method, if the home sale does not close. Otherwise, we do not charge your card. This is probably, by the time you watch this video, this will probably have changed. We are actually going to start charging 1 penny just to authorize the card and make sure that the credit card's good and that they didn't do a typo when they entered the information. So we will do a 1 penny authorization, and this message is going to reflect that. But for now, it's not charging anything. Okay. And that's it. It's going to ask them to initial and sign. So it's not working right now because I did not put in a valid credit card information, and I'm not sure that I want to do that on the video, but that's all they have to do is fill this agreement out right here, click save, and it'll be done, and then it's going to prompt them to fill out the normal inspection agreement. As soon as this gets filled out from your customer and it's saved and signed and this is done, then it becomes a paid inspection for you, the inspector. So at that point, it's going to be marked as paid in your ISN. It's going to release the report, so that report lock will automatically get turned off, and it becomes paid. And at that point, it's on us, Guardian Financial, to do the collection process and reach out to the title company. And if the deal falls through, we're the ones that have to collect on it, not you. So at this point, when this agreement's filled out and signed, it's a completed, it's a paid inspection, and you're good to go.